It's Monday, April 27th, coming up live on The View. It's a full day of the hottest topics like only our ladies can give them to you. And find out why Sherry spent the weekend with a doctor making house calls to barbershops all over L.A.
I have hit the mother load.
All that and more, coming up live on The View.
More than 14% of Black Americans aged 20 and older have diabetes, and I'm one of them. So too many people are literally losing life and limb because they're not going to the doctor. So our next guest is on a mission to save lives by bringing the doctor to them. Please welcome Dr. Bill Reliford.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. You know what's interesting about you is you've launched this organization where you go into Black barbershops across the country to test for diabetes. So that's really something that most people don't do. Now, why are you doing this? How'd you get started?
Well, we call it the Black Barbershop Health Outreach Program. We go into Black-owned barbershops across the country, and we screen men for diabetes and high blood pressure. Diabetes can kill you. I want to get the word out there. It can kill you from a heart attack, strokes, kidney failure, blindness, and amputation. African-American men are less likely to go to the doctor. I know you myself as a physician, I'm reluctant to go. People are scared of the doctor, but if you're scared of the doctor, you need to do the right things, make sure you don't end up at the doctor's office or the emergency room. So we go into barbershops and we see a very unbelievable thing. Men with undiagnosed diabetes and high blood pressure, many of which we have to take them directly to the emergency room from the barbershop. So that's why over the past year and a half, we've screened 8,000 men in over 22 cities and 500 barbershops.
How do they react when you come in, when you walk in there? That's curious. I mean, did they take it well, or did they reject it, or what?
The feedback is overwhelming.
They like it.
Yeah, men that have never been to a doctor in their adult life.
Well, you know, I was there last week, and I got to follow you to Legends Barbershop, where you were testing, you set up to test men for diabetes.
Yes.
So take a look at what I found.
Excuse me, hi, fellas. Right behind you, Legends Barbershop. They're doing testing for diabetes and hypertension and high blood pressure. I'm gonna just follow you in there. Go ahead. Hey, what's your credit look like? Good credit, bad credit, working on it?
Good credit.
You got good, you got good credit.
We're screening men for diabetes and high blood pressure. Guess what? In the barbershop.
Had a buddy of mine come in, got his blood sugar tested. I think it was something like 225, 230.
And that's
like
really high.
Really
That's very high. Go to the hospital high.
Hospital high. And now he's actually getting some sort of treatment for it. He's on medication. And that's one of the success stories of the program.
I have two brothers, and they both have diabetes. So it's an ongoing joke with my family that, you know, they're waiting on me to get it now so I can be part of the club.
No, we don't want you part of that club.
So-
What kind of test are you doing?
I'm doing a finger stick test. It's like a random blood sugar test.
Okay.
Now, normal range it should be like from 70 to 110.
Okay.
So he's at 71,
So he's normal.
but his blood pressure is elevated though.
Don't put that out there.
Single, married,
Single.
children?
No children.
I have hit the mother load.
What did you have for lunch?
Chitlins and greens.
You wait a minute. You have what?
Chitlins and greens.
And what do you have here?
Caramel cake. Delicious.
Caramel cake.
What did you have for dinner last night?
I had a steak, shrimp, and chicken.
No vegetables.
And vegetables.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Pancakes, eggs.
Bacon and sausage?
You had two types of pig? Good grief.
I probably smoke about 8 cigarettes a day.
How many kids you have?
10.
You
Wait,
what?
you said 2?
10.
10 kids?
10 children, yes.
When in between eating chitlins and greens did you have time to make all those kids? Good grief. How tall are you? Wait a minute, hold on one second. Whoa. That's a lot of testing they're gonna have to do.
Like 143 over 96. You should be at 120 over 80. So that's considered to be pre-hypertensive if you're, you know, on the borderline of having high blood pressure.
You want to die? No. Do you know that you are at risk of a heart attack, stroke, kidney failure, blindness, amputation even? Are you still going to eat this cake?
No, he wouldn't, but I was thinking of doing something. Is your wife concerned about the way you eat?
I think she's trying to collect on my insurance policy.
you know, that you're getting so loud about what's known as a silent disease. I want to ask you something. You're testing the blood sugar and high blood pressure at the same time.
We call that the deadly duo. They usually come together.
So there's a link.
Yes, there's a link. Together, they will put you at a stage of a heart attack, stroke, blindness, put you on dialysis, amputation as well.
So one of those that you see out of whack a little bit, you'll automatically lead to testing the other.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Why has this become our disease, the black disease? When did this happen? Because it didn't used to be like that, and then suddenly it just kind of went zoop. Yeah. And it belongs to us now.
Well, go to any urban community and try to find an apple or an orange or a salad even. It's very difficult. The access that or the lack of access to fresh fruits and vegetables is very limited. Overconsumption of very cheap foods, fast foods, lots of sodas and things like that put a stage of developing diabetes. So that's why we're on a mission to screen over 500,000 men by year 2012 for diabetes and high blood pressure across the country.
Has it gone up for white people too?
Yes, we do put the message out there for all races. In fact, 25 million Americans across the board have diabetes.
25 million.
25 million.
It's in nearly 85% of cases among black patients, amputation is recommended either prematurely or should not be recommended at all. Why is there so many amputations in our community?
Well, healthcare disparities is a big problem in this country, and that's why we're getting the word out so people can understand the standard of care that they deserve. There's a saying in the medical community that it's cheaper to chop. And that with the already fragile healthcare delivery system, some people don't get the care they deserve. They don't get the recommended or angioplasties or bypass surgeries to save a limb. So we've got a major problem with addressing amputations in our country.
I tell you, if you hate vegetables as I do, everyone here, which I hate them. I hate all vegetables. Let me tell you how I've gotten around it. V8 makes a low sodium.
Okay.
Low sodium juice. You drink a can of that, and it's not the same as eating vegetables, but it takes care of that supplement. That's something you can do tomorrow.
Better than not, right?
Put a little vodka in it, it's even better.
You know what, guys? Dr. Reliford, thank you so much for bringing this message to us. And everybody in the audience is getting a copy of Dr. Reliford's book, 5 Colors to Better Health.